Hello and welcome back, disc golf fans, to the back nine coverage of round one of the 2021 Ledgestone Insurance Open, presented by Discraft, the world leader in disc sports. Brian Earhart here, joined by Nate Perkins, and we've already had a great round of disc golf. Eagle McMahon, yet again, shooting a phenomenal front nine, 5 under par, exactly where you need to be moving into this scoreable back nine stretch.
We've seen this course so many times over the years. You know, we used to play it 4 times for the Ledgestone Open. And then they've since added Northwoods. We'll get a look at that one tomorrow. But players are just very familiar with this course. It's one of those courses, Brian, that it can really bite even the best players because of how much out of bounds it has. Here we are, hole 10. 425. OB left doesn't really come into play too much. This one kind of tests the right hand forehand distance. Is he gonna get there that high? He is.
I guess he passed the distance test, going Spike Heiser forehand, 425, no problem. And Tom says, I'm not playing that game. I'm throwing a Zeus backhand. You have to challenge these trees on the right side. Too much flip. That's going into a bad spot. You hope that he snuck through some.
Spike Heiser flick.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen too often.
I mean,
Oh, no.
we shouldn't be surprised anymore at this point, Brian, because you and I got to commentate his 520-foot forehand at hole 11 at the Preserve.
That made me unwell.
Hold on.
All of these backhands just trickling over to the right side. Matt might have something from the edge. Presnell did not quite get the distance to go inside. So he's going to at least have a run for a long birdie. But I do not know where Tom ended up. We still haven't gotten to his disc.
There are some putts down in there. Ooh. Tom might actually have something.
Oh, he did. He snuck through. He has a little bit of a putt now. And with his spinner, he has a bit of an advantage. Oh, just left. That is the birdie you need. The next few holes are all very gettable. 10, 11, the water tower hole. This back nine stretch is where you need to get most of your birdies. Tom sticking it on the left side, saving the par. He remains at 1 under par going into 11. Number 11, second shortest hole in the course, the most straightforward hole. There's OB deep, OB right, OB left. It's pretty much entirely roped by OB. But
Got a little tighter this year.
yeah, a little bit tighter. Unless the wind is picking up, it's really just a chip shot. Here's a mutant, I believe, from Eagle.
And even that was too hot. It's got to be zone, right?
No, this is a force from Tom.
Force?
Tom going Stahlheiser. And he's got that dialed. 15 feet for birdie.
Tough little backhand shot.
This is a focus from Presnell. This is the new Tour Series focus that they haven't quite released yet. Park job.
Shot.
I love watching Presnell's throw. I really do. It's just so simple. Everything in his disc golf game is simple. And it allows him to throw these really accurate shots very consistently. And a forehand from Matt. Park job. This one was averaging a 2.6, so Eagle is losing strokes going out of bounds there, even taking a 3. He needed to get that one. And it's surprising he didn't go with a slower disc with how solid his sidearm is. But again, whatever he's choosing is a calculated decision.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get much slower than the Mutant. Might be a little faster in the Tactic, but
just a bit too hard.
Yeah, and that is the hardest part of disc golf for him, is slowing it down.
In this game, preparation is everything. Success is not by accident. Because the course plays no favorites. In this game, detail matters. Idio Sports.
Water tower hole. They've built a new tee pad for us, no longer teeing off the sidewalk. It's 350, but it plays more like 375, slightly uphill. Usually throwing into a little bit of a headwind. We've got a headwind left to right today. There's out of bounds everywhere, and you do not want to hit this water tower.
No, it's about a 90% chance of rolling out of bounds, and Tom has gone deep out of bounds.
You're going straight to a tricky drop zone.
Yeah, completely blind. You're teeing off behind the water tower, so you have to gauge the distance appropriately. And you can still hit the water tower and roll out of bounds. I've seen it happen.
Bye-bye.
Yep. And Presnell has rolled out of bounds.
And he
There's
knew
that
right away.
90% chance.
Wow. Matty O.
Just snapping a hyzer right into circle 1, 20 feet. That's perfect.
FD3 for Eagle. Check up.
He is safe. Tom going. Believe this is a zone he's throwing backhand here.
And with the pin being right behind this tower, you have to decide whether you want to try and park it like Tom does right here, great shot, or whether you want to leave yourself a putt and not chance hitting the water tower.
And at this point, going into this backstretch, you really don't want to lose too many strokes. This one can go either way, 2 or 5. And
That's his second one.
yeah, we've seen a couple of missed putts from him so far. He's been throwing the disc almost perfect. Ooh, a little bit low, but he snags a fantastic birdie on this hole. Averaging a 2.98, just under par. And with that lone birdie, we're going to move into number 13. One of the iconic holes at this course. We are going to go lake hopping here. The drone is flying along the shoreline that you need to keep your disc on if you want to get a birdie. There is a backdoor corridor leading to the basket, but you are not getting a birdie there. Throw your first shot as close to the water's edge as possible. Second shot, same. It is just a beautiful hole. And that's a perfect spot.
That's perfect right there. That's what the players are aiming for, is that just past the rocks is prime position. You can go too far on this one pretty quick, and if you do, you pinch that next hyzer off, and you're forced to take that back corridor.
And it's not fun. A lot tougher than throwing 3 hyzers over the water.
And it immediately takes the birdie out of play,
Yes.
I think, if you're playing left.
Tom is still in a good spot. He's going to be slightly pinched, but he'll still be able to throw the hyzer over the water. And here's another force from Presnell. Okay, decent spot.
Oh,
But-
look at this tree.
Right behind it. He's going wide of the tree, still trying to go over. This is going to be a tough, committed hyzer.
Oh, wow.
Throws his whole body weight into it.
And you said it. That was committed. Past it. Oh, what a shot.
Perfect
from
shot.
Prezi. That's so uncomfortable with the tree right in front of you like that. That was a tilt.
No.
I think so. I think that was meta tilt. The meta's a little straighter.
Little
It
straighter?
it flies more than the OG tilt.
Tom throwing steep hyzer with that orange force. That's his straighter one, and he's put it to a perfect spot. It's exactly where you need to be on the second. You know, this is one of those holes that's been kind of figured out over the years. Initially, when we were playing this hole, a lot of players were still trying to go to the deep corridor. They were trying to bite off as much as they could off the drive. And over time, everyone started realizing that this was the optimal play.
Oh, he
Sit
nearly
down.
dunks it. Buzz again.
I think this is a zone.
Okay, yeah.
No, this is actually an overstable drone. This is
Okay.
a crystal drone, I believe, that he's throwing. That's perfect. That is an easy birdie for Presnell.
FX2 for Matty O. He's taking this one high and spiky. Oh, good checkup right there. Just such a slow run up. Oh,
No way! That almost took a turn for the south. That almost rolled straight backwards OB. Luckily, he is safe and putting for a birdie. Wow. Great birdie for Tom. Pretty textbook other than the almost eagle throw in. And Presnell with a tap in, moving into 14.
Hello, Leopard 3 is stable. It's wanna go straight all day long. That's why I love it. It feels good in my hand. It's just very comfortable to grip. Just throw, it's gonna fly straight for you. And I love the plastic. It is beautiful. Look at this color. When you have a pretty disc like this, you just want a birdie, right?
Hole 14, last year, excuse me, for Worlds, they moved this pin back about 80 feet, and it really makes you have to get past the corner if you want a look at birdie on this one. This drive is so tricky. You're throwing downhill, you have a low ceiling, and you have to bend it late in the flight back to the right.
And he does not like that one.
And everything on this initial fairway just slopes down toward that pond right there.
And that's got to sit down for Tom. That is going too straight.
Oh,
and he
look at
gets
that.
such a good branch. He
Tree
is
Love
safe.
charity donation.
And
Get
Presnell.
stable. That was so close to the perfect shot. He had the angle. It just drifted a little right.
Yeah, and he just threw buzz. He was just trying to late flip it down, and he was trying to beat the corner, it looked like.
Matteo going driver here.
Yeah, D1.
Yeah, I think this one flips a little for him.
Obi Long, that is the #1 miss you see on this hole. It's just not getting that late flip like you were talking about. And Eagle, he might still have a look at this green.
Yeah, he's probably 520 out.
Oh, wow. No way. Are you kidding? Like, this doesn't make sense to me, Nate. If you've played this hole before,
That was
he's
a
been doing
huge
it all
shot.
year, I suppose. But I just...
That's huge. I mean, it's
Oh,
a 400-foot water carry, and there's OB left. He just unleashed on that one flat, and
Tom throwing just a safe hyzer. Giving himself a look. He's on the edge of circle one.
and Matteo is really far left here. He has to throw a steep hyzer, but he also has probably 440 to the pin. Get back.
No, he's out of bounds
no.
again. He was so close. He just needed probably 3 more feet of height.
I love this guy so much. Oh, did it not touch land?
I don't think it did. That's got to move left too. Okay. Looks like he's safe. And this is a 40-foot death putt for Tom. This is for birdie. Oh, what a putt. Low right side. Give us that Gatekeeper rewind. Just a pure in-to-out spin putt.
Look at that left arm staying down by his hip, not really getting involved. He keeps that left shoulder back so that he can extend that right arm to center.
Yeah, one of my favorite putts to watch.
Little bro love right there.
I mean, I'm inspired by the kid's work ethic. He's put in so many hours over the years and has really
He loves this big
molded
bro.
I mean, it's phenomenal to watch. You know, I took him out to the park when he was 8 years old, you know. And
Stop it, Brian. You're killing me. It's so adorable.
well, you watch a lot of people grow up in this game. You know, it's crazy to watch everyone kind of find their own style and run with it. And Matty O's another one of those people that it's just a treat to get to witness.
And Matty O's going to be taking a number on this hole. Is he throwing 5 from there? So he's taking a triple bogey.
Yeah, that's brutal.
That is brutal. He's back to even par.
And he's been playing great leading up to that point. Hole 15 is an opportunity to take a birdie back here. 315 uphill plays a lot longer than 315, and we have the elevated basket. Eagle is just going to go forehand. Is this a tilt?
I think this is FD3.
Okay. And gets the little forward roll up to the basket. That's 25 feet for birdie.
Every player learning to play now is going to try and model their forehand after
Yep.
the bird. I mean, being able to down tempo on this hole, you said it's only 315, but it plays uphill and you have to throw a hyzer.
Yeah.
Even big forehand players struggle getting it up to this green.
And getting it far enough right is the other thing. The basket tucks around the corner quite a bit. And this is a drone.
Really?
This is the original green drone on a turnover line. He has beaten this thing up so much that he's able to throw uphill turnovers with it now.
I love when players just build a relationship with the disc up so much that it doesn't really matter if it really calls for that.
Yeah,
they just,
absolutely
they just
not.
put it up there anyway. And Matty O throwing a great low forehand.
Look at this angle here. Uphill putt from about 45.
He's ready. Drops that left arm down.
Ooh, just low side. But taking a par, moving on.
From the straddle. Presnell stabs it for birdie.
Bit of a checkerboard the past 4 holes for him. But staying even through that stretch. Eagle, however, 3rd birdie in a row. He's at 9 under, Nate. We have 3 holes to go. This is shaping up to be a solid round for Eagle. Double digits out here is no joke.
Yeah, typically it's lead card or chase card. We've only seen, we saw Ricky, what did he shoot, 14 that final round at Worlds to come back and almost chase down Paul. We've seen some 13s.
I started playing disc golf with my family when I was 8 years old. When I was 16, I got my first job as a cook at a bowling alley, and that's when I made my first batch of beef jerky. As I got better at throwing, I also got better at making beef jerky. Everyone told me they loved my jerky. After 15 years of making my beef jerky as a hobby, I decided to make it available to everyone. Double G Craft Jerky. Give it a try. You're gonna love it.
Hole number 16. This is an attackable par 4. One of the few attackable par 4s in the course. 606 feet, but the slope allows for an aggressive roller to get down here. We've seen it happen. This is an exciting hole, Nate.
Really is. And roller's probably the most popular play. You do see the forehand, and they've kind of trimmed the tree up on the left to open up the ceiling a little bit. You've got probably an 8-foot window from the top of the hill to the bottom of the tree.
And Eagle just going sidearm. And if that flips... Ooh.
They've actually taken those bushes back, and that road didn't used to be there, right? It was just the bush line.
Yeah, that road was not there before and actually is now kind of a springboard into the bushes if you throw a shot like Eagles. And Presnell just going big high shot. With his medium stability drone, it looks like.
He's going mid off the tee?
Yeah. You know, if you go 300, you got yourself a putt for birdie. But it looks like Matt's laying down a roller here. Oh, no. Okay. Wow, that's going to stand up. I did not think that was going to do that. That is a flippy disc he threw. Let's take a look at this roller form. And it's interesting from Matt because these days, I was mentioning, he brings the disc up so high in his throw. But he's going to lean back.
That's like head height.
Whoa! That's just all intuition after playing the game for so long. That is so interesting to watch. I think Tom's going same thing. I think Tom's also going roller. Oh, yeah. Standing up a little early. Not incredible, but he's got to look.
Awkward stance for this.
Got to
forehand.
fight his body weight here. Okay. He's going to have about a 60-footer if he wants it. And a soft zone for Prez. And he's putting for birdie. Yeah, that's the thing about this hole. I mean, you can pick it apart however, whatever way you want, but at the end of the day, you could probably go putter-putter if you're a solid thrower like that. A little patent pending.
Oh, catches a tree that had the proper angle. Oh, Matty's roller got way up there.
And it didn't look like it covered that much ground. It looked like it checked up pretty early, but that's got to sit down. And actually got a nice favorable roll for him. This is going to have a little bit of nose-up float on it.
It's a tough one to run. Oh, top nub. Look at him just... His pace control has just been evolving over the years. The further away he gets from the basket, the slower he putts it, Brian. Oh, Tom knew it was in. Gatekeeper rewind.
And he goes hyzer straight at it.
Look at that confident stroke. Oh, that one got me hyped.
And he's another player whose tempo control and the spin putt has gotten better over the years. And I feel like that's the case with a lot of really solid putters. They start out as kids just firing putts. Paul McBeth was the same way. As you raised your hand. Sit down.
And after playing the hole perfect, Presnell misses that 20-footer.
And he's still 5 under. He's shooting a solid round as well. The entire card is under par, which out here is going to keep you in the hunt at least. Because moving into Northwood's Black tomorrow, nobody has any idea.
We have no clue.
No clue. The only results we've seen from a C tier, I believe, that was ran at Northwood Black, 7 over was 1,000 rated. We have no idea what this event's going to bring.
Is that real?
It is absolutely
7
real. 7
over?
over. Easily the hardest course in the world we're moving into tomorrow. Oh, Presnell, no, with the 3-putt. That's going to be a bogey after 2 perfect shots. He's just got to stay focused for 2 more holes, and he'll save a solid score.
Hole 17. It might be 40 feet at the max from front to back. Maybe even skinnier. Really, really nerve-wracking tee shot right here.
And he's probably going with some sort of just either a Stallheiser or a very soft. Yeah, he's going Stallheiser, just throwing it flat and high and letting the nose up stabilize the disc.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That way you can land the hyzer so much softer with less pace.
There's FX2 for Matty-O.
I don't know what this is from Tom. This might be a Buzz OS.
Check up.
Oh, and he's OB long.
It happened so quick.
No.
This is Splice.
This looks like the splice from Eagle. He's going to probably chop this one a little bit. Unless he just goes Spikeheiser again, which... I mean, it looks like he actually was trying to stall it, but this thing is so overstable that it still parks. Let's just watch a thing of beauty here. Let's watch Eagle's sidearm form. Elbow engaged.
Look at that back leg. That back leg just drop as soon as he's ready to bring that elbow forward. Oh, yeah.
Nice and soft with the drone. It is just a dying mold, and he is keeping it alive. You know, you don't see too many people throwing the drone anymore. It's actually supposed to be a very overstable mid-range.
That's a good shot. It's not a far drop zone, but it can be tricky because of how small the screen is.
And there's the third birdie in a row, undoing that triple bogey already. It's almost like that number zapped him into focus, and he has one more opportunity to take a stroke. Eagles 10. He is 10 down going into the last hole, Nate.
Yeah, he's on pace to tie the leaders.
18 is another iconic disc golf hole. I find this hole so fascinating because the fairway is so vast and so wide, but it's sloping down left. And you'd think just blasting up the fairway will give you an easy look for birdie, but that's not the case. There's so many red and green zones on this fairway, and you have to practice the hole to really dissect where you want to land. And he's going roller here.
Oh, and he gets past that bunker.
That is a huge roller, but again...
Yeah, he's going to have some tough
easy.
options. Right.
He's going to go flick. Eagle's going to go flick over the water.
Is he going wide?
Yep. He's going to try to stick close to the edge so he can throw the same shot over the water on his second.
Get right.
No.
Wait.
He's out of bounds.
I see. Reteeing?
Depends on if he hit land or not. I'm guessing... I don't know. And Prez gives himself a tee pad. That's awesome.
Can you throw from that?
I believe he can. I believe he can also take relief from it. You don't really see people land there, so it's kind of... I don't really quite know. Tom throwing kind of a flipping roller. And he's in play, but again, getting up and down for birdie might not be the case. And he is reteeing Nate.
Whoa.
And that looks wide as well. That's got to keep pushing right. Okay. He's safe.
Just another spike forehand from there. Beat it.
There's a great sidearm from Tom.
Yeah.
Puts him just outside C2.
Looks like he has just enough space to go over the railing.
Oh, wow.
How wide of it? Oh, and it gets caught up in that last tree. Wow, he's going to be putting for bogey from 50 feet. So that line right there that you see, it's a relief line. And you can choose whether or not you need to take that relief.
Yeah, Presnell was just in probably the perfect spot you could be. giving himself a concrete tee pad. And Matty-O has stuck it underneath the basket. I can't imagine he's running this one. Yeah, he is just happy to get up and down. Okay, 70 feet. Just misses right.
Wow, what a surprising finish for Eagle to go double bogey.
And Tom, respectable round, 3 under. And Matt, what a battle. After the triple bogey, birdies the last 4 holes. That is a warrior mindset right there. And Eagles move to 8 under.
Still a solid round. It's going to be 3 back of the lead. But as you said, Brian, we don't know what to expect at Northwood Black.
Yeah.
We're going back-to-back rounds at Northwoods.
Folks, if you want to watch outrageous disc golf on easily the hardest course in the world, very universally agreed upon by players that have played here, tomorrow is a treat for you. We moved to Northwoods Black. We've been hearing about it all year.
Brand new course, guys. Got 14 new holes. We got 4 holes from the previous Northwood Gold. It's gonna be. I can't wait to watch it on film.
I absolutely cannot wait, and you should definitely tune in.
And guys, make sure to tune in to the Masters Worlds that's going on right now. We have 7 players within 3 strokes. So go check it out. Go support the Masters division. Owen Scoggins, who we saw earlier in that commercial, is leading the FPO division. Excuse me, the FP40 division by 11 strokes. Go check them out.
We will catch you for round 2 tomorrow.